Good evening. Welcome to our preview of the second round of the Uganda National Rally Championship 2025. This is the third edition of the Bwera Bistro Rally, which will be running, organized around Sembabule district this weekend. So Sembabule became, an obvious place for a rally during the COVID-19 lockdowns. That is a time when the conditions were that you couldn't have spectators on the stages, and we needed to find places that were quite remote. And Sembabule, then the Southern Motor Club thought Sembabule was a good place because it's quite remote from the hustle and bustle of Masaka City. When the rally was organized in Sembabule, for both 2021 and 2022, it was organized on roads that connect Sembabule district to Lutungu, Lugusulu, and Matete. This year it's a little bit different, and we'll find out when we make our recce and come back to you with a report of the same. The Rally King of the South, Ponsiano Lwakataka, didn't do the rally in 2021. He did it in 2022, but he did not win. In fact, he barely finished as he finished the rally on 3 wheels, and that pushed him down to the bottom step of the podium. The rally does, however, on day one have stages that are running on the east and north of Masaka City, which are more familiar to him. But again, these stages haven't been competed on for at least 10 years, so they might be different. They might look a bit different to what they looked like 10 years ago. It might even be different roads in the same area, but quite different roads. Just Mangat isn't doing this rally. However, he did both 21 and 22, and he didn't win. So, surprise, surprise. Yasin Nasser didn't do both 21 and 22, but he's doing this particular one, and driving his first Ford Fiesta Rally 2, he should be favorite for the win. He also won the 2023 edition of the Masaka Rally, not in Sembabule, but in Masaka, and he did win that rally. However, Yasin doesn't like the rain very much, so rain is quite likely, and that will present a challenge for him. So the person who's favorite for the win, especially of the Sembabule stages, is the person who has actually 100% victory record in Sembabule. That is Duncan Mubiru. He won in 2021 and in 2022, and the 2022 victory was also the first victory for his Ford Fiesta Rally 2 Proto, which has just returned from Latvia, where it has undergone a major rebuild. So expect fireworks from him. The only downside for Duncan is that he sat out the entire 2024 season, so he really lacks a bit of seat time. And when he did return for 2025 with a GVB in Bwera, that rally for him lasted all of maybe 2 kilometers before his engine blew up. So he's basically coming into this rally without any seat time in the last 12 months. And, that should set him back a little bit. On the other hand, he comes back with Jose Kamia as his co-driver. And Jose Kamia was just Mangat's co-driver, who finished second on the 2021 edition. Other drivers who I expect to, will be watching out for include Ronald Sebuguzi and Anthony Mugamba, driving Ford Fiesta Proto. They finished second in 2022. Another driver is Mike Mukula Jr., who's doing the rally for the first time, having missed the 2022 edition. But yeah, I expect Mike to do quite well on those stages. Nasam Tevi is another local boy from Masaka, who should find the stages which are north and east of the city quite familiar. But then he has never competed in Sembabule before, so that should also present a challenge for him. He drives an Evo 9, as does Musa Segawe, who is also competing in Sembabule for the first time ever. So, but I expect those two to, put up a good show. In the CRC class, we have, which is led by Walter Chibande. These stages, the first stages in Sembabule will be quite similar to those stages in Bwera, quite wide and fast. And Chibande's pace in Bwera was quite phenomenal, and he should do well here, as should local boy from Bwera, Tafakatera. Robert Chigundu really needs to step up his pace if he's to keep up with those two. As does Kevin Bebeto, who's a Subaru Impreza M10, has just received, a new tune from a power tune from Terry Stamper. There are also other drivers whose cars were tuned by Terry Stamper, and these include Ponsiano Lwakataka, whose Subaru Impreza N12, should get closer to Yasin Nasser's Rally 2. I don't know if it would be powerful enough to really match Yasin Nasser. And Joshua Mwanguzi. Now, Joshua Mwanguzi has, in the last year, he was really going, had this big battle with Musa Segawe. So I expect that battle to resume, given his new power tune, a new map from Terry Stamper as well. So drivers are already doing recce, and I will be joining them for recce sometime on Friday morning or even Thursday evening. And I'll be bringing you a report of what the stages actually look like. The rally starts on Friday with scrutineering in Masaka, and the first car will roll off the ramp on Saturday morning for action. See you in my next report.